So the name's Agame, and if you ain't awake, you dumb as fuck, cause with a name like Game, every stage expect to level up. What's poppin', YouTube? It's your boy Agame365, back at it again with another episode of Agame Reviews, breaking down the best in battle rap by a battle rapper for the battle rappers. Now today, I know I haven't dropped in a couple of weeks. Well, to be honest with y'all, every time I've tried filming a video, I keep forgetting to save the pre-recorded battle portion of it, and my computer for some reason resets because it's an old-ass computer, so I lose everything. I'm not going to be making that mistake again. I apologize for the delay in uploads. I know it's been a couple weeks, etc., etc. I know there's a lot of recommendations I need to catch up on. We'll get there. First and foremost, though, Benny, Loke, and Jack, I've moved to next week because I want to try to retackle that one next week. For different reasons. Well, not different reasons. I shouldn't word it like that. More like I just wanted to give myself a little reflection time after the Arizona event. Fire event, by the way. Super dope. Shout out to Benny. Shout out to Rob with a Bop. Shout out to Curtis Doe. Shout out to everyone who shout out to the Alaska Bros, Kevin the Brain, Backwood Brad, L Dog, West Coast y'all fire as fuck for real. So, today, instead of breaking down Benny, Loke, and Jack, which we will get to next week, I still want to give my brain a little bit of refresh time since I watched that one a couple weeks ago. We're going to be breaking down a battle from a card that I was on. Now, King Stokes actually originally sent me his battle against Zigzag, which I don't feel like was the best representation of his performance. I remember vaguely this being a very good battle, so I wanted to break down this King Stokes versus TR battle. So that being said, no basic, we don't do that shit here. We really pick winners from bars and round by round. Now, if I remember correctly, I think this is a one-rounder, and for some reason there isn't real battle intros, but it starts with King Stokes. So, let's get into it.
Yo, bro, you ass. So they have to hype you. You Carolina's fam, so I don't have to like you. Fat said killing you would be a long shot. I told him, cool. I bought a sniper rifle. I'm about to punch on you.
I feel like that's kind of surface level. Like, I've had a few different, beating someone as a long shot. That's why I brought the sniper rifle bars for. I do agree they feel a bit surface level, honestly.
To your face looking dumb. Slap the taste out your mouth and beat the teeth out your gums. Don't let them niggas fool you.
That's disrespectful as fuck. That's mad disrespectful. I've heard slap the taste out of your mouth before. I've heard that one a couple of different occasions. But I have never heard someone threaten to beat the teeth out of somebody else's gums. That's fucking crazy work.
I said beat the teeth out your gums. Don't let them niggas fool you. They know I let them hammers fly. I got a couple screws loose. Don't ask me why. I love my tools, shoot. My favorite store is Tractor Supply. I'ma always make... Oh.
Maybe this is just the Idahoan talking, but I kind of feel like Tractor Supply wasn't really like a tool shop or like a shop for like tools and stuff. I feel like that's more like Home Depot or like Lowe's or where I'd compare Tractor Supply to a lot more like a D&B, like a lot more like agricultural, like not quite like Zamzows, because Zamzows is more like garden essentialing. Like D&B is more like horse and farm and boots and not really tools. So that punch falls a little flat to me. Sorry, yes, my Idahoan descent is showing. Yeah, I know.
I said I love my tools, shoot. My favorite store is Tractor Supply. I'ma always make sure my weapons is right. I even put a flash on the gauge, like a check engine light. Here's water.
Now that's fire. A flash on a gauge like a check engine light is fire. Because, you know, like how the little engine icon will flash on the gauge or like the dash. That will be a flashing gauge to show that you have a check engine light that you need to check your engine. That was a fire punch there from Stokes.
I said I'ma always make sure my weapons is right. I even put a flash on the gauge. I gotta get a water. Like a check engine light. I'm throwing bullets. If you don't get hit, then you all looked up. I'll leave your whole hood smoking. Like your car fucked up. Big ass gun.
Continuing the scheme with I'll leave your whole hood smoking like your car fucked up. I like the continuation of the scheme there, especially like, I mean, it's a little surface level, but I still like the fact that he's continuing on with the car scheme.
And that, I said, I'll leave your whole hood smoking like your car fucked up. Big ass gun. And that bitch pop like a ball tire. Bro, the blast from the barrel look like a bonfire. I'm beyond fire. Man.
A blast from the brown looks like a bonfire. That's fire as fuck. Because you know when you're normally starting to like light a fire and like kindle and like other shit, and then it's just a bunch of like kindling or branches or other shit, and then you finally get the gasoline going, and then just the blaze out of the blaze out of the brown like a bonfire. I like that. That's a slick punch there.
The fact I'm really different. My young niggas took it back to the old days. They using switches. See
The youngins took it back to the old days. They using switches, because you know, like sometimes back in the day when you weren't necessarily on your best behavior, your family would tell you to go grab a switch. Yeah, that's fire.
Come on, give me some water. Give me some water. I said my young niggas took it back to the old days. They using switches. I said, my young niggas took it back to the old days. They using switches. I said to slow them down, I put the gauge on them. Old shotty, it got some age on them. We practice drive-bys and Range Rovers. Never talk when we got booked. We turn the page over. You probably smoked that cigarette and had to think.
We never talked when we got booked. Instead, we turned that page over because, like, try to act like it never happened. Move on to the next page. That's fire.
What? I said to slow them down, I put the gauge on them. Old shotty, it got some age on them. We practice drive-bys and Range Rovers. Never talk when we got booked. We turn the page over. You smoked that cigarette and had to think on it. Boy, I am whooping this nigga's ass like a slave owner. Why the fuck you think you can stand with me? I don't give a fuck about your pen. I bought lead with me. A two-piece, I have his head glitching. And this shotty, knock him off his feet. It's deadlifting.
I see what he's going for. I wish instead of shoddy, I guess what, yeah, because deadlifting, you know, like when you're trying to lift the bar at like a gym, that's deadlifting, but also like knock somebody off their feet and lose their life, like deadlifting. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I would personally use like a metal, because like metal bar, lift him off his feet, or metal bar, knock him off his feet, it's deadlifting. Yeah, I mean, personally, that's just me, but writing preferences and niches aside, that is a slick little punch there.
Bro, you really think you better than me? Nigga, no, you ain't. You look like a homeless nigga that got somewhere to stay.
You look like you homeless and have somewhere to stay is fucking crazy work. Wow, that's disrespectful but funny. Disrespectful but funny.
Tell him again. Why you talking to him like that? Tell him again.
Why do you think you can fuck with me, bro? Nigga, no, you can't. You look like a homeless nigga that got somewhere to stay. Only thing you know better than me is Marvel and anime. Nigga, you probably still collect Pokemon cards and shit. Bro, I'm 36. I'm trying to poke a mom and play cards with that bitch. See, you niggas kill me. You niggas kill me.
I understand what he's going for with the whole, like, you probably still collected Pokemon cards. I'd rather be, like, Pokemon. I'm assuming that's out, like, fucking somebody's baby mama or shit. And then play cards with that bitch. I understand what he's going for with the connection of, like, that's young people shit. That's, like, we should be growing out of that. Like, but still, like, hobbies, I don't know. Punch falls a little flat for me.
Acting like this battle rap shit bore you. No, nigga, you just mad these leagues don't adore you. Look at you taking battles back to back. Well, bitch is lit for you. Since you think you can't be stopped, I got a pit for you. And you going up.
Thinking you can't be stopped, I got a pit for you is fire. I'm assuming that's the I mean, if it's interpreting it the way I'm interpreting it, because I know for a fact in certain like chase scenes or like car chases, if police need to really get somebody out of the way, they'll pull a pit maneuver so the other car gets flipped over. So it's like, oh, you really thinking you can't be stopped? Well, here's the pit for you, like a pit maneuver. I mean, maybe I'm reaching, but I think that's the intention. And if that is, fire.
For you. Since you think you can't be stopped, I got a pit for you. And you going up. Airlifted. The Pit Memorial. I said, and you going up, airlifted, the Pit Memorial. Hey, bro, if it's TR or Trey Revolver, either way, you gonna catch a shell. I never lose in these battles. Me fucking up is the only way I ever took a L. If a nigga say I lost a round, nigga, that mean a bullet fell.
If someone says I lost a round, that's strictly because a bullet fell. That's like, I like that. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you get a little stumbly, a little choke here and there. Sometimes you mess up out the blue, but like, the only time I ever truly lost a round is when a bullet fell as fire.
What? If a nigga say I lost a round, let's go. That mean a bullet fell. That nigga told me battling TR was dangerous. Right or wrong? He said battling TR is dangerous. Nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. I said, fuck being places. I said, that nigga said battling TR is dangerous. Nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. I told him, fuck being safe in this workplace. I shot at OSHA.
Fuck being safe in this workplace. I shot at OSHA is crazy work. Because, you know, like, OSHA is the Office of Safety and something organization for like workplace safety. Like they create the rules and regulations for workplace safety. So like, fuck being safe in this workplace. I shot at OSHA. I'm assuming OSHA might be one of the people behind TR. That's fire.
And I ain't even gonna put your face on a t-shirt. You get a poster, nigga. You get a poster.
I mean, maybe it's a distinction difference, because, I mean, maybe I can assume, like, if someone's face is on a shirt, that's like a rest in peace thing. That's like a memoriam thing, in most instances. But whereas, like, a poster, I attach poster with, like, missing people more than rest in peace. Maybe I'm overthinking that, but that's a kind of a light flip to me.
Nigga!
Look out!
I said, I'm the king of your team. You should really call me your highness. Because one time, Professor X had some dirt weed, and I still chose to buy it. I got Sino eating on rooftops. Now he only like the finest. I got Juicer played OT, rocking on the riot. Wait. You was there. How did y'all enjoy King of Diamonds? That was me. Plus I put the youth on. You know, taught niggas to respect their pops and moms. Then I talk about guns and the time they'll get. Well, that's stocks and bonds. See, they told me.
I mean, that's kind of generic, the stocks and bonds punch, but I do like the angle he's trying to approach where, like, I'm the king of your team. I'm doing more for your team than you ever did. Yo, homie selling some horrible shit, I'm still gonna buy it regardless. Yo, homie, I showed him what real fine, elegant dining on rooftop restaurants was. Now he really only with some like big opportunities and shit. I got one of your homies a plate out of town on the riot on one of the bigger cards. Wait, y'all, you were there, so you could vouch for me. How was it? That was my work to build your team. I didn't really have to do that. That's a fire kind of angle there.
Me about them stories about how they stand on shit. See, I said, that's how I know y'all rookies. We got tired of standing on shit. Well, that's when we started laying in bushes. Nigga, when I talk about my life...
I'm assuming that laying in bushes punch is a reference to B&Es or breaking and enterings. That's just my assumption.
Shit is not funny. I mean, we always had the best guns, right? But no money. I mean, we was hungry. So in school, hell yeah, I skipped class. Just to go to all 3 lunches, nigga. So a nigga can't talk shit to me about buying too much green or going on shopping sprees. I remember when I had to wear my partner's jeans, nigga. I had to wash that same white tee. What? What? A nigga can't talk to me about buying extra weed or shopping sprees. I remember when I had to wear my partner's jeans. Nigga, I had to wash that same white tee 3-4 times a week, nigga. Let's go. Bro.
Struggle bars. I mean, I like the fact that he's like, I mean, it's kind of a generic angle where people are always like, you know what, I used to grow up in the slums, but now I can really afford shit. I understand. That's a huge accomplishment, and you should be proud of yourself. But, like, I feel like there's a more clever way to craft that type of angle. I could be wrong, but that's just my personal narrative.
You's not fucking with me. Bro, I had to wash that same white tee 3-4 times a week. Nowadays, I'm always in something. Making shit. I said nowadays, I'm always in something. Making shit move. I am king. You gonna deal with it? And I don't give a fuck how you feel. This nigga ass. Men make moves and suckers stand still. Rap.
Something to note, it does look like Stokes definitely cut his round short because it seemed like he was not going to be able to clean through the material, or at least that's the way I caught it. But overall, very, very solid round from Stokes. Very solid round from Stokes. A lot of good punches in there that I liked. It kind of plateaued near the end, but he was definitely cooking for most of the round. Bottom of the first, it is on TR. Like I said, y'all stay hydrated.
This nigga said he went to school to get all 3 lunches. Shit, you know he hungry.
Facts.
Well, shit, nigga, I'll Grubhub you. I'm talking pull up with the meal. I bought the free lunch for you. Nigga.
I like the rebuttal. But like, I feel like there's a better way he could have said it. I understand why he was, going for like the whole, oh yeah, you skipped every class for the lunches. I know that you was hungry. Hungry and for you don't really rhyme. There might be a near rhyme, but like, again, maybe I'm just nitpicking. It could be possible I'm just nitpicking for all I know.
I said, y'all know what rhymes with Brandon's a bitch? Brandon's a bitch. He been with M3, S3, no hook shit. Y'all would think Brandon is lit, but it's king status. No peasants near my throne. I mean, funerals is good business. High value death with brand name on a tombstone. Too drawn.
High value death with brand name on a tombstone. That's fire. That's a nice little punch there, because like a high value death branding, because you know Brandon Stokes, King Stokes has the whole M3 S3 sponsorships, no brand or no hook brand, like he was showing the towel off. Yeah, you can have all that high value at death, and sure, brand name next on a tombstone. That's fire. That's really fire, y'all. So.
I said I said high value death with brand name on a tombstone. Too drawn. You know my game. I built my name off toys like Hashboro. But you ain't no motherfucking king. You just Brandon Stokes from Goldsboro. Fucking with me? Yeah. Fucking with me, you better I said fucking with me, you better love your life. Cause I'll squeeze this trigger and this bitch harder to let go than the love of your life. Speaking of the love.
This bitch harder to let go than the love of your life? That's kind of light.
Speaking of your lady, scratch that. That's my lady. I be fucking his bitch and mine. I'm going baby on baby.
What? I mean, that could be a DaBaby reference, I'm assuming. But like, fuck that being your lady. That's my lady. So I'm fucking her and my girl at the same time. Baby on baby. Because Baby on Baby was a very popular DaBaby song. So that's a fire little flip there. I like that.
I said I be fucking my bitch and his. I'm going baby on baby, and that's some shit I double down. Catch me in between 2 birds like a double down. Yo, bitch.
Catch me in between 2 birds like a double down is crazy work. Because you know the double down was the sandwich at KFC where the chicken was the bread. That's fire.
She gonna give me brain like a zombie. Then she gonna crash out reckless. I mean, she gonna do whatever I say. As soon as I clip on a little charm, sound like bad news necklace. King Corso, big dog shit. Dump a man, yeah, I know it's right. I said King Corso, big dog shit. Dump a mag, and you gonna fuck the city up with this one. He a hashtag. But that's why I came to remove that crown for you. Cause you ain't no motherfucking king. He just Brandon Stokes from Goldsboro. This the difference between a nigga that rent his shit versus a nigga that own it. See, your king status come from a nigga named Fred. My king status is my name. And unlike you, I literally put my brand on it. Oh.
That's fire. That's fire, because, like, Fred is the owner of M3S3, or one of the big owners of M3S3, the brand as a whole. So it's like, yeah, sure, you get your clout from a big brand, but your brand isn't what you own. King status, as I'm assuming his personal brand, that's the brand that I own. I literally put my brand on it. I own this. I earn my entire clout off of my name and my representation. I like that difference displayed between, like, yeah, you could be under somebody and get clout, but I feel like that becomes a much different matter when you were building your own. And that's a fire distinction that TR is making there.
From a real block. Yeah, I'm from a real block where niggas die over street signs. I mean, we might not have got a good education or learn to speak two different languages at the same time, but we did learn not to speak during Miranda rights and how to read the room when a nigga throw up gang signs. That's why you niggas be great battle rappers. In the street, you not as credible. I mean, what type nigga can't read the room? That's out of line. Get drew on. Now the cops is sketching you. But I know the niggas you roll with, them niggas gonna run as soon as I blast things. Shit, you ain't the first or sixth best nigga on your damn team. I brought a shotgun to cover the spread. It's a sad scene. EMS gonna cover the parlay if me and this fan dude, he ain't even a prize pick, so why the fuck would they draft King?
That's a fire kind of sports betting scheme. FanDuel, prize picks, draft king, parlay, all that shit. I mean, he has some little slick punches in between about, like, the read the room during someone throwing up gang signs and the Miranda rights, don't speak during that. I mean, and there was a little scheme there that was, like, out of line, now the cops gotta sketch you. I thought cops only did sketches to find, like, unnamed, like, aggravators or killer, like, police sketches, or, like, usually of, like, the criminal in charge, not the actual. I'm overthinking this shit again.
I say EMS gonna cover the parlay if me and this fan dude, you ain't even a prize pick, so why the fuck would they draft King? But the first pack I ever touched came from a friend of a family. I mean, the nigga was deaf, but his money counter machine made a beautiful sound. I learned a lot from him, like what being cordial mean, because every time I put my hand out, he would give me a pound. But that was what?
I learned what being cordial means because every time I put my hand out, he'd give me a pound. That's fire. That's fire.
What?
Crazy.
What?
That was crazy.
I said every time I put my hand out, he would give me a pound, but our crackheads over a line, you get JC teeth. We was trapping, wall to wall, tapped in with the outlets. Me and the plug was in sync. See, he had water on a boat, on the water, off a port, in the USB, and these hard rocks. 2 different flavors. He traveled Highway 55 just to get that concrete.
What?
That's a lot of crazy drug scheming tied together, like the whole water import USB, because like water is a substance term. I can't exactly remember what substance it's referring to. I think it's acid or LSD, one of those two. But like water import USB, because USBs are also import, but like water import, because like a port is usually where like boats are stored. USB. Also the scheme beforehand where it's like all I do is get a pound, but I still crack heads over lines. You get JC teeth. like crackheads over lines JC Teeth, because obviously JC has had alleged drug use, but also crackheads over lines, I'll knock you out, over basic bars, leave you with JC Teeth. That's a fire double there. He's cooking. He's not getting a lot of reaction, but he is kind of fucking cooking, actually.
He traveled Highway 50. He traveled Highway 55 just to get that concrete. Real shit. I remember time I almost fucked up breakfast. I can admit, I was in the kitchen, wrist whipping, caught a flashback and almost dropped ice in the grits.
What? Oh, no.
I'm assuming that's another drug reference of some sorts, because I'm assuming like you put ice in a certain product to kind of crystallize it or some shit. Instead, he was trying to make breakfast and almost put ice in like grits, which is like a southern breakfast food. That's fire, actually.
I was crazy. What?
I don't know about it.
What? Ice in the grits? That was crazy.
They don't even know what that means. They don't know what that means.
I said real shit. Real shit. I remember a time I almost fucked up breakfast. I can admit, I was in the kitchen, wrist whipping, caught a flashback and almost dropped ice in the grits. But that's why I came here to remove that crown for you, because you ain't no motherfucking king. You just Brandon Stokes from Goldsboro. I knew battle rap was fucked up when you teamed up with Sino. Jesus Christ. Demon Kings, nigga can barely possess his life. We know him as the devil, and you just a nigga trying to live backwards. You the Antichrist, but you ain't even evil. You ain't even evil.
Yeah, I
Lil
agree.
Nicky, it's your brother that's demon possessed.
Now that's fire. The whole Little Nicky, you're not even the killer. Excuse me, y'all. Little Nicky, you're not even the killer. Your brother's the one who's demon possessed. Casino's the one who's the real killer. You're just kind of the accomplice. That's fire as fuck.
Shit, one day I heard niggas pulled up on you, bro, looking for the fade, ready to fuck your fam up like incest. Real nigga.
Never.
He turned into Scorpion, up fire. You Sub-Zero, you froze up. You was so stressing. I know bullets ain't got no names on them, but how the fuck your brother had the right to bear arms and your dumb ass couldn't even brandish a weapon?
These kind of intramural battle rap stories are hard to tell the truth, but if this is legit, of course Stokes is gonna say this is a lie. Like, that's a huge integrity of character. It's like, people came to your house looking to fuck up your whole family and you ain't do shit about it. That's a huge character assassination. That's the word I was looking for. Character assassination. That is huge character assassination. So of course Stokes will lie, or even not lie, but you know what I mean. Stokes will try to say that it's Cap. If it is Cap, then yeah, like, TR's in the wrong. Battle rap is such a subjective sport, though. You can choose to pick whatever narrative you want. And personally, I don't know. I like the punch, but I don't also think it happened.
Your dumb ass couldn't even brandish a weapon. Hey, shut up, nigga. 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 At the last event, they called your manager a bitch.
Also, I don't like how, well, maybe Stokes is actually Stokes is doing a little bit too much protesting, methinks. Sorry, theater nerd thing.
Listen, at the last event, they called your manager a bitch. He right there, and you ain't do shit. You is not loyal. Hey, Bug, I got love for you. But how you let a nigga be a part of No Hook, and when it's time to fight, he won't even throw No Hook for you? Stop.
How can you let him be a member of No Hook when the time comes he won't even throw No Hook for you? Is fire.
Yeah, say I'm capping. Hey. Say I'm capping. Hey, don't hype Say I'm capping. Say I'm capping.
Cap. Nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That got
When
hammered.
it's time, he couldn't even throw No Hook for you. Stop screaming out, I am king in these battles. That shit is not real. Stop screaming out, I am king in these battles. That shit is not real. That's why I don't get this M3S3 shit. Cause when it's time to make moves like a man, this sucker stood still. That's why I came here.
I bet that's been said time and time and time and time and time again to someone wearing an M3S3 shirt. So, surface level.
Yeah, that's why I came here to remove that crown for.
I also do not like the fact that the whole time Stokes is really trying to get in, or TR, sorry, excuse me, fuck. TR is really trying to get into, like, Stokes' face and everything. Sure, Stokes keeps trying to push him back, but, like, TR still closing the distance, and Stokes ain't really doing nothing about it. It does kind of give an element of, like, you really letting that man just bark in your face for no fucking reason. Like, when you tell him back up, like, back up.
You ain't no motherfucking king. He just Brandon Stokes from Goldsboro. Hey, facts. You said the best shooter in your city had one arm? Well, I promise, bro, I don't mean no damn harm. Cause I'm the best shooter in this city. And I'll slide a nigga over an elbow like stomp the yard.
Slide someone over an elbow like stomp a yard? Because I'm assuming someone did like an elbow slide or an elbow slide breakdancing variant in that movie. Never seen it, but that's fire.
That was crazy.
But I'm mean with it. Don't get it confused because I'm nice with it. At the same time, one of the few that could kill you with the same lines. I don't play. When these niggas get intoxicated, I make them walk them back over them lines like a sobriety test. I mean, it's either that or we go outside, the orbs come out, make them touch the nose like a sobriety test. I lift that fifth with the beam, boy, you follow the light with the eyes like a sobriety test. But I'm off that, because I don't care about his cannon and whip if it's smoking or breathalyzer, and I'll blow this bitch like a sobriety test. Boy, last time
That's fire. That whole sobriety test scheme is crazy. I call it the New Jersey twerk glitch, where it's like you take the same punch and then you bring 4 different meanings to it. Like a sobriety test, because you know, like they have to do the whole finger point to the nose like the sobriety test, or walk a straight line like a sobriety test, or use breathalyzers for part of a sobriety test. So that's a fire fucking scheme. That's a fire little 4-bar scheme there from TR. That's fire.
I was in JUCO, the scene got messed up. I had to watch ATF search my whip. Posted on the wall like a screen projector. I had to hire lawyers. They tried to serve your men on a plate like Hannibal Lecter. I had to find an outlet because I almost overloaded off of them 6 charges. It's a surge protector.
I had to find an outlet because I almost overcharged off them 6 charges like a surge protector is crazy. Because sometimes, like, if you put too much energy on a surge protector, sometimes it can overheat, overcharge, and fry electronics. So sometimes you need the additional outlet. That's nice. Plus, the double of the whole crime scheme thing is crazy.
Game time, and I always come up clutch, nigga. Just don't ask me about the gang or the guns. Just know that I'm a clutch, nigga. Right.
Very, very good battle. Overall, honestly, I'm actually giving the slight edge to TR. I feel like he had a lot of better schemes in between punches, a lot more layers to the writing. Stokes had a lot of good performance. If you wanted to debate that Stokes took the battle, I would not be offended. I consider this a debatable battle, but a fire one nonetheless. I slightly give the win to TR. Shout out to, again, Body Bag Battle League, Bills, Stokes, TR, everybody else involved with Body Bag Battle League. Your boy need to get back out to North Carolina sometime in the near future. Y'all need to help me line something up. So if you have more recommendations for battles that I should be breaking down, you could find in my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, and you can leave recommendations there, or you can leave them in the comment section here on this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that shit. It really helps boost me in the algorithm. I do really appreciate it. Benny Loke versus Jack reaction should be dropping next week. That being said, it is Agame 365, and as always,